It is finally time to start our Tops Wilderness pack opening. Now, to be up front, I found a guy who was honest on eBay, and he weighed the packs, got the packs that he wanted out, and these are all light packs. There's not any fancy cards in them. That being said, the price was fantastic for someone who just wants to collect the set without. Most time, if you buy them on eBay, it seems like they're going to be weighed anyway. And I got a really good deal on these. And then the eBay seller, real good communicator, but I emailed him like a week or so after I ordered them, like, hey, I was just wondering, I haven't heard anything. And he got back to me and very apologetic and stated that he was on a business trip and didn't realize that his message for not being available wasn't on. I was cool with that. He threw in some extra packs to make up for it, and I told him he didn't have to, but he still did, so we even got some extra to go through. So we're gonna do 5 packs per video, so we still get the 30 cards like you would in the Top Series 0, which technically I'm not even sure if these are considered Top Series 1 or whatever. I don't see anything on here specifying. I just see Tops Wilderness. But either way, we're gonna start going through them like we did last time. We're going to read the lore, check out the art, and let's get going. Okay, I wonder if that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that doesn't count as a card. Alright, that's cool. Alright, first we're going to start off with the Chibi Cumberland Dragon. Let's set that down. Chibi Cumberland Dragon, number 11. Date of birth, 2022. Cumberland Mountains, 150 kilograms and 0.64 meters. How can something so carefree and kind also hold such power deep within? Perhaps it reveals itself in time with age. Artist is Siobhan Daly. So that's our first opening of Tops Wilderness. That's our first cards, our little chibi. Right, let's put these off to the side so they're not visible. Next we have the Radioactive Hornets. Alrighty. Radioactive Hornets, number 47. Date of birth in the 1940s. I need to center that, I'm sorry. GPS is Nebraska, US. 3.6 grams, 22.9 centimeters. These giant hornets grew from radiation of a nuclear incident. Once locked behind the veil, blah, blah. Now they are out and they are angry. Artist is Michael Peckham. And again, it's a nice art. I'm a big fan of Metazoo art, so I'm just going to stop talking about the nice arts. Alright, we got the Explosive Rabbit. Explosive Rabbit, number 19. Date of birth is in the 1970s in Missouri. The weight is 2.3 kilograms and the height or length is 0.36 meters. The explosive rabbit's tail sparks like a lit fuse at all times. This feisty cryptid is quite the destructive troublemaker, and the artist is Lily. Next we have the River Mermaid. River Mermaid, number 48. Date of birth is the 1700s, Cape Fear River, North Carolina. 136.08 kilograms. That's very precise. And 2 meters in length. Mermaids often approach drinking sailors to mask their encounters. People don't often believe the ramblings of a sloshed boatman. Artist is Sebastian Botella. Next we have Proton Beam. Which is lore number 6. Known as a proton beam, this large bolt of power would hold any cryptid in place long enough to handle it. Even the ever so powerful Mothman. Another Michael Peckham. Seafood barbecue. That is interesting. And what are the S's? I gotta look through my little checklist here, because there's a little more variety in here. This is a spell. Alright. Always make sure you use the proper kinds of gas and gas accessories when operating a grill like this one. Artist is Lily. Alright, next pack. This is a fun little set already. I mean, I say a little set, it's a big set. It's a pretty big set. Bigger than the last one. Okay. Stone Man. The Stone Man is number 59. The date of birth is 1003. West Virginia, 362 kilograms, 2.66 meters. The Stone Men are the ancient protectors of the wild. They usually don't travel far, but they always travel with purpose. Artist is Michael Peckham. Next we have Turbocharge. Little ding bell. Spell number 4. Okay. No, there we go. We'll start reading it too. Okay, ding bell, turbocharge yourself and give them everything you've got. Sam Sinclair. Artist, Sebastian Botella. So you guys can tell I'm not a professional reader. Next we have Spirit Storm. Lore number 2. A glowing sea of thousands of restless spirits. Many were aware of this massive storm as it traveled across Cryptid Nation. As Sam watched, it poured into the valley, and the massive pink began to merge with the orange and red of the land below to create an impeccable scene. Artist, Michael Peckham. Okay. You got the little red rocky guy here in the background. You got, looks like Ding Bell down in the corner. Well, that's neat. Next we got the Cumberland Spaceman. Cumberland Spaceman, number 14. Date of birth is 1964. Grimm's Kingdom. That seems a little foreboding for down the road, don't it? 200 kilograms, 1.8 meters. The Cryptid Nation is nothing like Grimm's Kingdom back home, though I can't help but admire the beauty in the little things here. Cumberland Spaceman. Artist Brunez. That's very interesting that they're bringing up Grimm's Kingdom, because that's going to be after Yokai Island. So it's nice they're already pulling from the future into here. And then there's a lot of stuff now that looks like it's pulling in the future. Kind of like, I just watched some opening of Native last night, and it feels like different from the set so far, in that it's pulling from Native American culture, and it kind of gives me that presence of pulling from when I go to Yoke Island and pulling from Japanese culture. So anyway, next we have Spearfinger. That's mildly creepy, I'm not gonna lie. My finger is intimidating. Spearfinger, number 56. It's 1005 in the Great Smoky Mountains of the USA. 75.5 kilograms and 1.6 meters tall. Her appetite for liver drives her to hunt for human prey. Her sharp finger is actually made of obsidian, as is the rest of her body. Artist, Pepper DeLuca. That's some interesting lore and creepy. And last for this pack is going to be the Medford Schmooze. Medford Schmooze, number 36. 1953, Medford, Oregon. 45 kilograms and 1.22 meters. These gliding beasties have been described as furry peanuts. And that is a poncho. As you guys know, these first videos go the longest, and then as we start getting more doubles and stuff, they get shaved down. Right now, we're not even halfway through the 5 packs for this video. Alright, so next we're going to start with the Ozark Howler. Number 42. Date of birth is 1936, and the GPS is the Ozark Mountains. 270 kilograms and 1.8 meters tall. This beastie makes traveling the Ozarks very dangerous. Its estranged howls can be heard while it's stalking its prey. Frozen Spirit Sigil. A1. What is the A now? Artifacts. Artifacts 1. Okay. Many souls have been claimed by the cold. Through the frost and fog, some need a sigil to guide them into the afterlife. Artist is Isaac Sky Lee. I got a different thing to hold on to. Alright, next we have the Chapter 5 cover of Metazoo. Interesting. That Mothman area, they pre-planned that Valentine plushie with that pink Mothman, didn't they? Alright. Chapter 5, cover, lore number 14. Loveland and Sam both begin to explore Sam's powers while they have the time to. Astonished, a quick realization is made that with little practice, Sam is almost years ahead of other casters. Moments after this realization, the castle is under attack, and both Loveland, Frogman, and Sam must spring into action to protect the magic within the walls of the castle. Artist is Sebastian Botella. You're a wizard, Harry. Next we have the Selbyville Swamp Monster. Selbyville Swamp Monster, number 52. Date of birth is April 23rd, 1964. Selbyville, Delaware. 71.8 kilograms and 1.75 meters tall. If you take a wrong turn in the winding labyrinth of the Selbyville Swamp, you might not like what you find. The artist is Poncho. Next we have the Spring-Heeled Jack. Mini Batman. Spring-Heeled Jack, number 58. Date of birth is 1892 in Brooklyn, New York. That's where I was born. Alright. 56 kilograms and 3.66 meters tall. The wonderful, lovable thing about myself is that I'm the bouncy one. Spring-Heeled Jack. Artist Poncho. And for last for this pack is going to be none other than the Beaver Shark. So it's such a, I mean, I bet he would be creepy as hell to see, but very interesting nonetheless. Beaver Shark, number 4. Date of birth is the 1800s in Pine Mountain, Georgia. 10 kilograms and 0.91 meters tall. The solitary beaver shark roams the waters of children's summer camps. Its diet composes of aquatic animals with a touch of human flesh. And that is a Jet Yates. Alright. On to pack 4. On the upside, we are going to have a double at least in this one. First, we're going with the Phantom Car. Phantom Car, number 45. Mid-1900s, North America, 0 kilograms, 1.8 meters tall. Spear cars are often projections of cars that were wrecked during joyrides, street racing, or getaways, forever haunted to the drive. Chris Campbell. Got our first double, the Seafood Barbecue, which the doubles are going to go to a buddy of mine. Next we have the Cryptid Cloud Shapes. That is interesting. This is lore number 5. Cryptid Cloud Shapes. While traveling to the impending battle with Mothman, Sam pauses to look at the clouds above. As he did, his mind began to form cryptids that were scattered in the sky. Pepper DeLuca. Next we have the fur-bearing trout. Bet that would weigh it down. Fur-bearing trout number 22. Date of birth is the 1600s. North America, 13.6 kilograms and 0.4 meters tall. These fish developed fur through many years of evolution to protect themselves against the frigid waters of the north. They make great mounted trophies. And Ciabon Daily. Alright. Next we have Banshee of the Badlands. Number 3. Date of birth is 1896 in Watchdog, South Dakota. 0 kilograms and 1.63 meters. This species throws her hands wildly in the air and shrieks atop South Dakota hillsides, only to disappear moments later. And this is a Sebastian Botella. And then our duplicate, the spring-heeled jack. And for the last pack for the first video here, I'm going to start with Joe Magarac. Number 32. Date of birth is 1930s in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 160 kilograms and 2.15 meters tall. The sky of the mill burns with the crimson red when his mouth turns hot white like a furnace. His name is Joe Magarac. That's a Sebastian Botella. Next we have Germinate. It's actually one of my first cards, I believe. Let's see, it's spell number 1. It said that Johnny Appleseed was one of the first species to ever germinate the cryptid nation. Jeff Yates. And I'm mixing germinate and growth when I said that, so my bad. Interesting. Alrighty. We got another chapter 5 cover. We have another fur-bearing trout. Now we have Rubberado. Number 51. Date of birth is in the 1900s in the Minnesota. 68 kilograms and 0.91 meters tall. Everything changed when the spring-heeled jacks attacked. Now it's a battle to determine who is the bounciest beastie around. Artist is Brunez. Alrighty. And our last card for the first video is going to be the unicorn. Number 63, 400 BCE, North America, 540 kilograms, 1.8 meters. Long ago, unicorns freely roamed the land. Now they must fight back against those that wish to steal the magic of their horn. Artist is Afton. That was a pretty good run for the first for our first bout. So we only ended up with 4 duplicates out of 30 cards. So with that, we're going to end this video and continue on. So you guys have a great day.